right, girl? I'm going to show you a video of a striped hyena that I came across in India. We, as a team, we were working with Wildlife SOS, shooting a TV show for National Geographic Wild called Jungle Animal Rescue. And this striped hyena was being persecuted, chased by villagers. They think that it's a dangerous animal. They think it attacks people, when actually they are not predators. They are scavengers. They have really strong jaws. They're able to break down bones and essentially recycle dead bodies, which is a really important function in the environment. And when if you come across some white chalk-colored scat, that could well be a hyena, and that's just kind of crushed bone. But we were chasing this hyena, and it had been spotted, and we'd run from sort of one village to the next, and it had been attacked by some villagers. And we finally got to it, and I'll show you here in a second. But I just wanted to talk about hyenas a little bit. We've got spotted hyenas, which everybody knows about. They're the big ones in Africa, the social ones, in the matriarchal sort of society. We've got brown hyenas, we've got spotted hyenas, we've got aardwolves, which eat termites. Really fascinating animals that are actually close. They look like dogs, but they're more closely related to cats. And in fact, they're actually, of any living thing, it's more like sort of the civet mongoose family that they're most related to. And they look like dogs. That's for something called convergent evolution. So they are occupying a space in the environment, and by the powerful jaws and how they're built, they look like dogs because they occupy similar spaces that dogs have. That's called convergent evolution, kind of like how sharks and dolphins can look alike. Or like a flying squirrel and another flying little mammal. But we finally got this to this striped hyena, and I think she was a girl. I think she was a female, and we got to her a little bit too late. The villagers had really injured her, and as you can see here in this video, she unfortunately lost her eye. But she didn't lose her will to live. In India, you're not allowed you can't euthanize anything, right? Not saying that this animal should have been euthanized, but that's never an option. So she was taken in by Wildlife SOS to rehabilitate. If they're releasable, they'll release them. So I think that question still sort of was in their minds, like with a one-eyed animal, can she be released? I don't remember. All I remember is that we rescued her, brought her to the center. We looked around her new enclosure while she recuperated and healed from her injury. And I don't know if that even made the show, but we were constantly out there with her rescues. Very busy group, Wildlife SOS. Here she is. Striped hyena. You right, girl? Are you okay, girl? You're missing your right eye, huh? You right, darling? Poor girl.